Highly regarded as the best football league in the world, the English Premier League have over the years seen a huge amount of young talents play their trade and go on to become potential superstars. From the likes of Wayne Rooney to Frank Lampard to Steven Gerrard and a host of others all began their career as youngsters. Today we'll be looking at the top 10 best youngsters currently in the Premier League with huge potential to be future stars. Number 10, Fabio Carvalho, Liverpool, 20 years old. Born on the 30th of August 2002, Fabio has certainly shown the footballing world what he's made of with his performances at English giants Liverpool. Carvalho started his career with the youth system of Benfica before joining Fulham in the summer of 2020, playing in the second tier of English football. He impressed in his first season and helped Fulham gain promotion back to the elite division. He joined Liverpool for the start of the 2022-23 season with a transfer fee of about €7.7 million and has made some notable appearances for the Reds, scoring 3 goals, including a stoppage time winner in a 2-1 victory over Newcastle. Number 9, Cole Palmer, Manchester City, 21 years old. Cole Palmer is yet another youngster born in the year of 2002, particularly on the 6th of May. A boyhood fan of Manchester City, he would go on to play for them professionally. Palmer started with the City Academy and progressed from the under-8s up to the under-18s before being promoted to the senior team and making his debut in September of 2020. He's since scored for City in various cup games, including the EFL Cup, the FA Cup, and most notably the UEFA Champions League during a 5-1 victory of Belgian giants club Bruges in October 2020. Number 8. Rico Lewis, Manchester City, 18 years old. Another player who rose from Manchester City ranks is Rico Lewis. Also a boyhood City fan, Lewis, like Palmer, joined the Manchester City Academy at age 8 and progressed through various age grades, leading him to captaining the club's under-18 side. He was promoted to the first team at the start of 2022-23 season and made his debut appearance as a substitute in August. He also made his UEFA Champions League debut in October, and just 1 month later, he scored his first goal in the competition during a 3-1 victory against Spanish side Sevilla. The goal made Lewis the all-time youngest scorer on a first start in a Champions League match and City's youngest ever Champions League scorer, aged just 17 years old and 346 days. Number 7, Levi Colwill, Chelsea, 20 years old. Currently on loan at Brighton and Hove Albion, Levi Colwill has certainly impressed in the 2022-23 season. He started at the Chelsea youth system but hasn't featured for the Blues yet, going on a couple of loans to Huddersfield Town in the Championship and Brighton in the Premier League. At Brighton, Colwill showed his huge development in central defense, featuring numerous times for the Seagulls, and helping them to their highest ever finish in the Premier League as they ended in 6th place, thus securing Europa League qualification. It remains to be seen if he'll make his mark when he returns to his parent club, Chelsea. Number 6, Evan Ferguson, Brighton, 18 years old. To another Brighton prospect who has impressed in his debut season for the side, Evan Ferguson. Ferguson started off his career in his country, Ireland, playing for Bohemians before transferring to England to join Brighton's academy in 2021. He featured a handful of times for the Seagulls in the 21-22 season, with most appearances coming in cup ties. But it wasn't in 2022-23 season that made his mark, as he was promoted fully to the first team. He scored his first Premier League goal in December of 2022 during a 4-2 loss against then-league leaders Arsenal. He has since added a few goals to this, becoming a regular in the starting lineup. Number 5, Jacob Ramsey, Aston Villa, 22 years old. Jacob Ramsey is currently on his way to becoming a local cult hero for Aston Villa. With the youngster being one of the most talented young midfielders in the league, Ramsey began with the Villa youth team, joining up at just age 6 before progressing through different age ranks and eventually being promoted to the senior team and becoming a full-time starter for the Villains. He first joined up with their senior team in 2019 while Villa was still in the Championship. He went on loan the following year to Doncaster Rovers, but soon returned to Aston Villa and committed his future by signing a new contract. He played some games for Villa in the 2021 season and the 21-22 seasons, further solidifying his place in the team for 2022 and 2023. After a successful 22-23 season helping Aston Villa secure a UEFA Conference League spot, Ramsey was recognized by the Premier League with the Premier League Academy Graduate Award. He was also named Young Player of the Season for the second season running at the Aston Villa Season Award Ceremony. Number 4. Michael Olise, Crystal Palace, 21 years old. Moving to another young midfielder, Michael Olise has brought flair to his attacking midfield game. Michael has gone through various youth systems to become a pro, from Arsenal's academy to Chelsea and then to Manchester City before being handed a scholarship at Reading's academy. He went on to play for Reading's first team in the championship and won the EFL Young Player of the Season in the 21-20 season. He then joined South London side Crystal Palace in the summer of that year in a deal worth over €8 million. At Palace, Olise has shown why he's one of the greatest footballing prospects with his playmaking abilities. He became the youngest player to assist 3 goals from open play in a single Premier League match in a 5-1 victory against Leeds United in April 2023. And 1 month later, he became the first Palace player to register 10 assists in a single Premier League season. Number 3. Harvey Elliott, Liverpool, 20 years old. Moving back to Liverpool to meet a promising young talent, Harvey Elliott, who, like Fabio Carvalho, moved from Fulham to Liverpool. Elliott grew up as a fan from the Merseyside and joined them after moving from Queen's Park Rangers Academy and Fulham. At Fulham, he became the youngest ever player to feature in a Premier League game at just 16 years old and 30 days, doing so in 2019. He then went on to sign for Liverpool that year and has featured for the club ever since, but broke into the first team in 21-22 season and made more appearances for the team in the 22-23 season, scoring a handful of goals. Number 2. Alejandro Garnacho, Manchester United, 18 years old. Probably the hottest prospect currently, Alejandro Garnacho has quickly become a fan favorite by the United supporters. Garnacho joined the United youth team from Atletico Madrid with an impressive stint at the youth team. He was quickly promoted to the first team where he's further improved. He has since scored in the Premier League, the Europa League, and other cup competitions for Manchester United and has received a huge amount of praise from his manager, Erik ten Hag. The left winger is dangerous on the ball, and the Argentine is not afraid to take on defenders. Number 1. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal, 21 years old. It's safe to say that Bukayo Saka is probably the best youngster in the Premier League currently, with the skillful winger racking up goals and assists for Arsenal, where he's spent all of his footballing days, from academy all the way to first team. At only just 21 years old, Saka has gained a load of experience playing for both club and country and has already had huge responsibilities bestowed upon him. Not many players his age get called to their senior national team of England, and not the under-21s, but Saka has already represented England in major tournaments like the Euros and the FIFA World Cup, and for the past 2 seasons, he's been voted Arsenal's Player of the Year. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like on this one and comment your opinion below on which youngster has impressed you the most. Also, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything that we upload. And I'll see you in the next video.